The little baby bounced right out of the kayak into the water and started floating on the river surface. Dad tried to hook him back with his paddle, but accidentally flipped the kid over in the process. That day, Martin took his child kayaking. He strapped a life jacket on the baby and tucked him snugly into the kayak. The father and son were enjoying some quality bonding time, but suddenly the kayak got stuck and wouldn't budge. Martin hopped out and gave it a good shove. The kayak went drifting off with the current, so Martin rushed to catch up, but this time, the motion launched the kid right out of the boat. The little guy started happily splashing around on the water's surface. Martin tried to rescue his child with the paddle, but accidentally flipped him over again. Martin broke out in a cold sweat and nearly mistook his own son for a beach ball. Thankfully, he managed to pull the kid to safety. After finally making it to shore, the little chubby guy got stuck inside the kayak. Martin had to pry his child out and held him close in his arms, but then the baby spotted a feather and chased it right to the river's edge. Just as he was about to tumble headfirst into the water, Martin quickly scooped him up and stuffed him into a bucket. At lunchtime, Martin tried feeding him, but the little guy was still mad and smacked the spoon right out of his hand. While Martin was picking up the spoon, an eagle swooped down and snatched the baby away. When he turned around, his son was gone. He looked up and saw him flying through the sky. Martin quickly grabbed a baby food jar and hurled it at the eagle, then made a diving catch to grab his son. Ready to head back, the chubby little guy still wanted to fly. Martin immediately pinned him down with his paddle, but the life jacket bounced the baby right back out. He positioned himself to paddle over and catch his son, but wouldn't you know it, the eagle appeared again and carried the kid off. Martin climbed up the rocks, scaling all the way to the mountaintop where he found his son in the eagle's nest. He grabbed the boy and held him tight, but the eagle had returned. The father shielded his son, but the little guy got distracted by more feathers and wandered to the cliff's edge. The eagle grabbed Martin, who was clutching his son, and they all took flight together. But the eagle couldn't handle the weight and let go of its grip. Father and son plummeted down together. The baby used a feather to wake up Martin, and finally the two of them headed home. Their day of adventure was over. Sure, when dads watch kids, keeping them alive is the bare minimum, but Martin's love really showed through.